You know what's up? Pre-Halloween on Hallows Eve with We Love. Shout it out, yo. You feel it. Halloween weekend. That's a good one, dude. That's a good one, dude. Oh, yeah. Pre-Halloween. All Hallows Eve. Oh, man. Let's do it. Yeah. Let's get our elixir ready for maximum elixation. You just got to do that warm-up dance. That's when you... Yeah. Almost time for Halloween weekend. Ooh. I see a neighbor has erected a ghost. It looked pretty spooky from a distance. It was a projection of a ghost. Like a white ghost. Like a Casper. You know, that kind of ghost. In the corner of the neighborhood, there's a big spider, and I really like it. It's hanging off their balcony, their patio balcony. It's a big spider. It's like green and purple and silver. I really want to get one day. A big spider on the prowl, looking for prey, coming over the balcony, ready to strike. I like that. I don't have arachnophobia, especially racks. I guess that's one of the joys of being a former country boy in Texas is that you're not really scared of the creatures. You learn real quick that the human ones are the most dangerous. A human can do more harm to you than even a snake or a spider sometimes, a lot of times. It's the human ones you gotta watch out for. In animals I trust, I guess. I said this is our first Halloween without Ozzy Osbourne. Well, since... What did I say? I think I said it too early. Like 1938 or something? Or 1942? No, it was like more like 1946. Our first Halloween without Ozzy. That's sad. Without Ozzy Osbourne. I like that song, you know. Going off the rails of a crazy train. That still hits me today. Yeah. That Randy Rhoads and Ozzy Osbourne collaboration. The funniest thing about that was, you know, not that Randy Rhoads died in a plane crash, but he was like, Ozzy, you need to cut that fucking drinking out, man. I'm sick of your shit. I'm sick of your fucking drinking, your alcoholism. I'm tired of it. You need to cut all that drinking out, man. I'm sick of this shit. Ozzy lived longer than Randy Rhoads. Living longer than the teetotalers. But, you know, it doesn't always happen that way. Maybe the guy who doesn't drink, he lives longer. Maybe. And the guy who drinks gets liver disease. Or kidney disease or heart disease or something. Stroke, cancer. Yeah, so it doesn't always work out like that. But wouldn't that make somebody feel really gypped if they found out that being healthy, what if they just got in a car accident and died anyway? Man, they'd be pretty pissed off in the ER. Man, I was eating broccoli and celery and I was drinking kale shakes. I was working out. Fuck. That guy's living over there that's drinking a liter of tequila every day and 2 packs of cigarettes. Oh my God. Life ain't fair. Oh no. Or you don't eat red meat, right? I don't eat red meat. Linda McCartney still got cancer anyway. Still died anyway. But hey, Sir Paul McCartney's still alive though. That's good. He's going the long mile, huh? Wow. The 2 surviving Beatles left. Question is, will he try to rock out in a wheelchair like Eric Clapton and Ozzy? Or will he just say, I think it's time to retire? Or he'll say, no, I just can't do it. I'll just sit in a chair. Fuck it. Yeah. I guess the elephant in the room are the Rolling Stones. How long is Jag gonna jag it up? Fight it up, fight me up, I never stop. Fight it up. Yeah. The headline said, there's bad news for the heirs of Bill Gates. He's only leaving 1% of his fortune to his heirs, which is really not bad news because 1% of his fortune is $1 billion each. And the rest will go to charity. or it'll go to the next plague to unleash if the Democrats aren't winning. Keith Richards, you know, that guy is fucking cool. You know? If it, like, even if you're just at a Rolling Stones concert, like the coolness just kind of rubs up on it. Like you just feel at home. You know, it's like when you go to the Rolling Stones, it's like you see Keith Richards up there and he's like, he's just like, you know what I mean? He just exudes that like happiness, like that relaxation. He just exudes that like peace. And like, yeah. I guess it's called being cool. You know, I guess I'm a stranger to that, but that motherfucker's cool. Maybe the other members of the Rolling Stones, they try to be cool. Like, hey, I have my cigarette on my guitar, but Keith Richards, he's the real motherfucking deal. The dude is cool. He's badass and cool at the same time. I even have ear itch. Man, that whole ear itch thing, dude. Whew. Earwax, you know? I don't like ear itch, but it happens sometimes. Get this Halloween going. Ooh! And then first of all, let out one of those. I was at the barber today and I said, hey, so what do you want? And I said, give me the Sigourney Weaver Alien 3, please. And he's all right. They have the Aliens 3 on the barber menu. I didn't select the Ryan Gosling today. I usually, I don't like the fuss, so I like the Aliens 3 cut. Not the director's cut. Don't even get me started on Aliens 3. I should not have even brought that up. Yeah, I was talking about, like, so 1985, back 40 years ago, I was 5 in kindergartens. I was in the garden of Kinder. And I was in der Kinder back then. I was ahead of the other kids in language and reading and stuff. Photographic eidetic memory or whatever. And so when I would have to read, my paragraph, it was always pretty smooth. And then there would always be some kid, some stupid fucking kid that would struggle with reading in like first grade, kindergarten, first grade. They'd be like, blah, 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 blah. And I'd be like, oh no. Oh God, I gotta sit through this. I can't read. And I was just, Good God. You don't even know your own fucking language. Well, I guess language is just a construct, just like any other idea. Getting deep with it. Oh, yeah. All ideas are just constructs. Especially language. And all ideas are just data. But back then, Jason Lively was an actor before Blake Lively, his sister, was big and married to Ryan Reynolds and all that. So Jason Lively of the Lively acting family clan was in a movie called... Oh, I'm wrong, isn't it? It came out in 1986. My bad. Yeah. It comes out next year. But anyways, next year is the 40th anniversary. 1985, Jason Lively was in National Lampoon's. It's the 40th anniversary of National Lampoon's European Vacation. Yeah. They said that one was not very good. Oh, it was good. The 1980s movie, you just got to have shenanigans, hijinks, titties, and little music, some more titties, and then you have a pretty, good hit. One of the Monty Python members is in Eric Idle's in it too. I think you're good to go. You got John Astin, the father of Sean Astin from The Lord of the Rings. I mean, it's kind of happening. Chevy Chase, Beverly D'Angelo, that one was ungodly sexy. And then Jason Lively and Dana something, but for kind of a fat girl, she's kind of hot. Or is it Dana in the next movie? No, wait. The first movie, it's Dana and she's hot. And then the second one, it's like some other chick plays Audrey and she's not that hot, but like hot for a fat girl. And it has Jason Zabka from Karate Kid. Or Johnny or whatever. It has William Zabka. And so it's the Griswolds. They're on a game show and they win it like Family Feud, and then they go off on a European adventure, and then it's all kinds of shenanigans and hijinks, and then there's stolen VHS camcorder or something. And it also has Moon Unit Zappa in it in Italy, and they have a German girl shows her titties, and then there's also titties. There's French girls that dance around with their titties. And so, yeah, that's a great movie. It's titties, French titties, German titties. They should have just had like Italian titty, tiddly. They should have just went all across Europe and then showed the titties in each, like, they didn't have time. It was only a 2-hour movie, so that they couldn't show Romanian titties, Slovenian titties, Swedish titties, all of Europe. But anyways, that would have been great. But then I guess it would have been like a porno. It wouldn't be a movie anymore, a comedy movie anymore. They have a hooker. Yes, this movie's funny, right? I like how the Griswolds want to retrace their German heritage. And then they get the wrong address and they invite themselves into somebody else's house. And then at the end of it, like, the wife is like, who the fuck were they? And he's like, how the fuck should I know, or something in the subtitles. The German beer brawl I thought was very well executed. I thought that was brilliant. It's got a German beer brawl. There's a car chase. It's got some stuff going on there. They climb the Eiffel Tower. It has Big Ben. Yeah. It has London, England in it. It's kind of happening. I guess I like that movie because it's just so 80s. I guess that's the reason. Like the music and the fashion, everything's so 80s. Yeah, it is like to me, it is like a time capsule movie. It's like so of its time, yeah. Is it great? No. Is it funny though? Is it entertaining? To me it was. To me it always was. Yeah, obviously it's not as funny as like the original Vacation, National Lampoon's Vacation. It's not, I know. Now, could that have tipped the scales if Cousin Eddie was in European Vacation? That might have tipped the scales. He's like, hey, Clark, hey, can I borrow $10? That might have actually done it. Like, I don't know, Cousin Eddie. Maybe it's good that Cousin Eddie was left out of the European Vacation. But that was definitely something daring and original to break from the formula like that. And to go on that. And then Christmas Vacation. The bona fide Christmas classic of all. Yeah. Yeah, the movie's got a lot of heart. Yeah, it is kind of, I guess it's one of the funniest of the vacation movies for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to make a comedy, right? Because you got to get everything right. You got to get the characters and the story right. You got to get the scenarios and the hijinks right and all that stuff. Yeah, it's difficult to write for that comedy. Yeah, but Christmas Vacation, that's a classic from 1989. I'm not saying European Vacation is good. I'm just saying it's kind of like the black sheep. It's kind of like the underdog. I really kind of enjoy it. So, yeah, it's the only vacation movie with the Monty Python member in it. There's that. Our old neighbors, Phil and Ray Waters from back in the day. Ray was in her 70s or whatever. Yeah, maybe 70s. And they had booze everywhere. I mean, they didn't stay drunk 24/7, but, you know, they imbibed here and there. They're retirees and it was on a fixed budget, Social Security savings type income and deal. And so her husband was we were about to eat and going to offer her some food, but she had been having a few glasses of wine. And he's like, hey, you want some food, honey? And she's like, no, that messed with my buzz. Yeah, she had a great one-liner. Food will ruin my buzz. Made me laugh, you know. That's right, food will ruin your buzz. You got a point there. She had a quadruple bypass heart surgery, and she was smoking Swisher Sweet cigarillos all the time. And she goes, I'm 85 years old. I'm gonna die anyway. I might as well enjoy myself. Well, she kept smoking the cigarillos. Now, I'm a guy that would be, you know, if I had the stroke attack or whatever, the heart attack, I would say, like, even if I was 82, like, oh Lord, take me, you know. I've had enough of this shit. Okay? I'm maxed out on bullshit. Take me now, you know. Even if I was that old, like, I've had enough of this fucking circus, you know. Right? I've had enough of this human circus, the Earth circus. Stop this train, I want to get off kind of deal, you know? Or no, it's stop the earth, I want to get off. It's the old saying from back in the day. Now, I'd probably get scared of dying, and I'd say, well, I think I'll stop smoking Swisher Sweets. Just out of like, oh, I'm being a good boy. You know, oh, I'm being a good boy. Right? It's like, oh, I'm doing what the doctor ordered. I'm such a good boy now. You know, it would make me feel like morally just. And I'm not a smoker really. Anyway, just, you know, maybe after a few drinks, I'll light up the cig, a few cigarettes, you know, a cigar. I'm not really a smoker. It's kind of like, I'm kind of like a guy when shit's around. You know, like there's some cigarettes around, there's some tequila. And I'm like, oh, well, look, it's here. So, look, it's here. Oh, the pie is here. The donuts are here. The kolache's here. But if it's gone, I don't seek out the kolache. I don't seek out the Shipley's donuts. But if it's around, I might say, you know, it's here right now. Out of sight, out of mind. Yeah. And so, yeah, I'm the guy who's like, well, if it's not here, then it must be nowhere. It's like quantum physics with me. I have quantum addiction. If it's gone, then it's gone. If it's around, then it's here. But if it is not here, if it's not in my presence, then it totally disappears from the earth like it was never there in the first place. That's the old out of sight, out of mind. If something's out of sight, then it's obviously out of your mind. So it does not cease to exist. It is not that cigarettes and cigars cease to, and the tobacco industry cease to exist. But it does for that person. Can I be someplace and they have stuff around and me not do it? I guess, okay. If I'm not smoking and I'm going to a party, let's say it's a Halloween party, because Halloween's tomorrow, and everybody's drinking, I don't smoke, but they got a lot of smokers. Now, technically, I could not smoke and say, well, I'm not buying any. You know, I didn't buy any, so I don't have a right to bum cigarettes from people. But after you get like a buzz, you might think, hey, I can ask people. I'm real uninhibited right now, so I can go up to strangers and say, hey, man, you mind if I can borrow a cigarette? most people, they're partying too, and they're like, oh yeah, no problem, man. I mean, now they're like $10 or $11 a pack. Maybe now it's like, go get your own, man. Quit being a fucking bum, you fucking loser. Maybe it's more hostile now. You know, but when the cigarettes were like $3 a pack, maybe people were just like, oh, you know, it's just a little bit. Now that shit's fucking $11 a pack, now they're like, oh shit, this is costing me an arm and a leg and a few lungs to smoke. Ooh, with this inflation. The liquor store in Texas is officially closed. The liquor store is closed. But I still can't buy beer. So, yeah, my cousin decided to stay with the band in Austin, Texas. But he's like turning 28 or something. You know, a few years before 30. Most guys I knew were in a band, you know. They're 16, 17, 18, 19. And then by around, 29, they were like, oh, shit. You know, like, man, I think I might need a good job one day. This great band of mine isn't exactly paying the bills. Oh shit, I might need a steady job. How am I gonna get, if I don't get any money, then how am I gonna get any pussy? So most guys, they don't, in the old days, maybe it was a brotherhood, maybe it was a camaraderie, maybe people actually believed they were gonna make it, in the music industry. So the guys with the long hair, and they got together, the bassist and the lead guitarist and the rhythm guitarist and the singer and everything, and keyboard player, they all got together, they rented a house, and they did all these odd jobs, and they stuck together, and they were like Aerosmith, the bad boys of Boston, and they stuck it out, and they hammered it out, and finally they got the record deal and sent out their demo tapes, and they lived happily ever rocking. The reality is it like that today? Can a bunch of guys just get together and go to get the house, or get the garage, or get the garage apartment above the garage and hammer it out, A lot of these guys have been playing guitar since they were like 6 years old. Or 10 years old. But they can't fucking sing. That's a problem. I know plenty of guys have been playing guitar since they could crawl, but they can't sing, and their songs are just, yeah, whatever. Or they sound too much like other people. They sound too much like copycatting other groups and stuff. They don't have an original sound, right? So, but that being said, Godspeed for those about to rock. We salute you like AC/DC. So in 1986, a legendary film came out starring Jason Lively after National Lampoon's European Vacation. It was called Night of the Creeps. The story. Now, in real life, Jason Lively, I'm not saying he looks handsome, but it doesn't look like the guy would normally have trouble getting some pussy, getting laid. It seemed like he would have an opposite problem. Like he wasn't, like his best friend's really ugly. So he would look like he would have problems getting some ass. But, but it is a movie after all. So he plays a loser, like an incel who can't get laid, and he has a nerdy friend. And he's like, man, I need to get some poontang. When am I gonna get laid? I need a girl, man. So that's the conflict of the main character. He wants to get some poontang. But he can't because he's a dork. Or he doesn't believe in himself or whatever. And he has the hots for this hot chick, but she has a jock boyfriend, an alpha male jock boyfriend, who's an asshole. You see this, like, you know, kind of... But 30 years before in this town, a meteorite came down and aliens were unleashed, creating these zombies. And these alien creatures were called the creeps. And they would enter the host through the mouth, and they would infiltrate your brain, and it would infect the people and turn them into zombies that would try to spread more creep virus everywhere until your town was taken over by creeps, by the creep virus. Until your whole town was decimated by the creep aliens. So this college town must band together to save the city from the invasion of the creeps. And yes, there is titties in it. They have a really hot chick who plays the lead chick. Fucking, she's really hot. And she shows her tits because it's a 1980s movie. The 1980s movies, even if the movie sucks, if it's a rated R, you're going to see the titties. So it gets titty point. They didn't give a fuck back then. They weren't like, I'm becoming a sexual object. Girls just were like, show me the money, I'll show the tits, I'll show the goods. And the movie, makes more money if the hot chicks show their tits. That's just economics 101. It's not sexism or misogynism or whatever. Misogyny. Sorry, it's not called misogynism. It's called making money, baby. It's called showing them titties. It's called making that cheddar down. You know what I'm saying? Sex sells since time began. Lady huge. Is Tula not being a good?
No, she's a good girl. But what I suspect is she learned the bad habits from that little boy that was in the cage with her.
Oh, what bad habit?
Hunching
What was she trying to hunch?
my leg.
Oh, sexual?
When she grabs onto your leg, that's
Oh.
sexual.
Oh,
See?
no! Tula!
Look,
Oh, is she an eater or something?
no, she's not anything.
Oh. Tula! Tula! Mama's a girl, Tula! Oh, no. Yeah, oh, Oh, Tula. I'm sorry.
She got all wound up.
You got all that energy.
Yeah. Well, she started cleaning my house shoes.
Oh,
You got her all.
yeah, honey bear. I'm sorry.
Princess Punch.
Is she about to go in the heat?
No. No. I
Okay.
don't know how fast they can go eat.
Oh.
Princess Punch, the pizza boy.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Bella hunched her stuffed animal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tula hunched my leg.
Oh.
And your leg.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
I went outside and smoked, and
Yeah.
Vicky.
Oh, she came out immediately?
No.
Oh, she immediately ran back in?
Yeah.
Oh. She's not gonna try any girl talk tonight. Hey, girl.
No.
Try all that.
No.
She's almost 70 and she's like, hey, girl. Hey, girlfriend. Like she's, like it's like 30 years ago. Oh, my God.
No, she called me honey. She calls me honey.
She calls you honey?
You too.
Oh, I'm honey too? Do I get to be a honey too?
Sweetie or honey.
No, my favorite was when I wore the UT shorts and she goes, where'd you get those sexy shorts?
Yeah.
Hey, sexy shorts. Sexy shorts. Get another fizzler going? Because the lottery is going to... Now the lottery. We talked about the Night of the Creeps, so I think there's not really a subject that I haven't like finished up, I guess. Not yet. Yeah, the titties. The girl's super hot, Night of the Creeps. So you can kind of believe that this guy is like desperate to get with this one hot girl. So you kind of believe it. You kind of believe it though. Kind of. Because like if you have a movie where a guy's going after a girl that's not really that hot, then it's kind of loses the believability to it. So we get the lotto tickets. Tonight's the Texas two-step, $450,000. And then tomorrow's the $754 million Mega Millions. So I'm just going to play my numbers I always play. They say, oh, if you have 800 million, after the taxes in Texas and the federal government, you'll just be left with $222 million. It's like, is that all? Is that all? Is that all? Really? Oh, I'd be so upset if the U.S. government took taxes so they could go I don't know, regime change Nicolas Maduro in Venezuela and kill Russians or something. Oh, I'd be really sad. And build the Skynet Matrix organization. Does the government really, like the Night of the Creeps, do they really fear that there could be an asteroid or interstellar probe from aliens that could come down here and wipe out the entire human race with microbes and viruses, pathogens? They might have a contingency protocol for that. I mean, I know that seems a little far-fetched, at least right now. Often things that people think are far-fetched usually come true in the future, though. You know, like... Yeah, people are afraid that an alien meteor will come down to the Earth, or some kind of alien probe, and it'll come into contact, somehow get down here and wipe out the human race with an alien pathogen from another alien civilization or something. Yeah, that is. Alien viruses. That might not be on everybody's, concern list, but you can bet your bippy that it's on international government's concern list, probably. Yeah. As far-fetched as it seems. What are the odds from a planet with life in another galaxy or our own galaxy hitches a ride on a alien space probe or a comet, meteorite, falls down to Earth, becomes a meteorite, and then in that special delivery, there's an alien pathogen to doom all of humanity. The X-Files black goo. Yeah. I mean, stranger things have happened, right? That's why they have the TV show Stranger Things. Could it really happen in real life? Has it already happened and it's been covered up? Well, are there beings that exist in this galaxy or in the universe, in the cosmos, that are more powerful than the human civilization and all the governments and all the weapons and all the people? There might actually be that. There's 2 trillion galaxies in the observable known universe. Well, why not? Do I think there's nothing in 2 trillion galaxies? Well, that doesn't... So we're here in one galaxy, and there's 2 trillion other galaxies? And there's just nothing out there? Yeah, it's just a big nothing. All these trillions of stars, trillions of galaxies, billions of planets. Oh, I guess there's just nothing. I give up. Must just be a whole load of nothing out there. I doubt that. Well, we're something, I guess. But you always want to leave early to get your lottery tickets because, all the machines they go down sharp at. So I'm gonna head out at least about 9:25. So I go on the beer run. Standing by the fire, baby. All around us in the bar. Yes, I'm standing. Oh, actually, wanna be next to your love by the fire. Wanna be next to your love. Standing by the fire, baby. Wanna be Yeah, it is kind of weird. I'll tell you what's weird. So a guy's not at a party and he doesn't have that many friends. But we live in an age where you don't have to go find a party or have to find friends because you have online social media and stuff. So somebody could imagine that they're at a party. So you hear people like listening to people at a party, but they're not actually at that party. But they wish that they were at the party, but they're not there because the internet. So, that's kind of bizarre if you think about it. Because if you remember, if you were alive in the pre-internet, if you wanted to go to a party, you had to go to a club, you had to go to the pub, you had to go to the karaoke night, you had to go to the friends, you had to go to the party. You had to know people to get to the party. And now people can just imagine that they're at a party. That's pretty bizarre. There's nothing more surreal than somebody by themselves. I'm not just talking about me, but other people in my neighborhood, in society, in the city, in the country, in the world. Somebody's by themselves. They wish that they were at a music party, but they're watching a video that somebody went to a party. They're vicariously enjoying a party through that person who filmed the video and who went to the party. But they're not really at the party, but they wish they were at the party. Wild. Before the internet, you needed something called friends. You had to know these people called friends. And these friends would tell you about a party. And they would say, hey, this party is at Johnny's house. Let's go to the party. Do you want to come? You're invited. And you would say, yeah. And they would say, we're going to limit on the guys because we don't want a fucking sausage fest. Too many ding-dongs in there. And you'd be like, all right. And you go to the party. You wouldn't look on your phone and imagine what having friends or a party was like. You would, maybe these are the days where people fail without even being failures, which is wacky, which is backwards. I give Night of the Creeps a lot of points because there's a lot of 1980s movies with lots of beer in it. But this movie kicks ass because it has beer that are on racks. This movie kicks ass because it has like clamps, clamp beer, and where the kids at the college can pull the beer off the rack. And it's like, wow, that kind of technology was available in 1986 to put beer on racks where people could. I said, that's genius. Beer racks. Clamped. Like it was like something from the grocery store. You know how they put those metal clamps on like the Boston baked beans or something, This shit was like, that shit was like clamps they would put down for like a rack of potato chips, but it was like beer instead. It's like, that's genius, man. Maybe they were magnetic even. Maybe they had magnetized caps, I don't know how, advanced the beer clamping technology was, but let's say this. When you see Night of the Creeps, if you ever see it, you will be impressed. Well, we gotta head to the stove, so we need to go on the mission. gonna head to the stove. Oh. Oh yeah. Bow, wow, wow. Maybe save the electricity a little bit. Hey, shit ain't getting cheaper, you know what I'm saying? Ha 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 ha. Let's go. I'll be shiner buck. I'll be shiner buck. Is it chili? Oh, that's all right. Yeah. It gets a little chilly and people are acting like live in fucking Antarctica or something. I ain't going that. I ain't pussying out like that. But if people can wear whatever they want, though. I don't give a fuck. Though. Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah. You know what I got filled up? You know what I got filled up? Yeah. You got it. $9,
Okay.
$12.89.
All right.
No, you said she got $8,000. No, and I showed her how I get like $2,500 off of camera. She said that's the type of stuff I'm trying to get residual income. You know, I'm trying to be like that.
Thanks, brother.
Thank
Peace.
you. I'm not saying it all.
All right. I know, I guess some people, they roll out their Halloween parties early. We just did it because my mom just hates Halloween. So I don't hate Halloween, but some people do. So that's the thing. I don't think it's satanic. I think it's just an old pagan holiday from Europe, you know. So where people used to dress up like Halloween is probably from the Druids. Like it's probably that old. It's just basically a harvest festival from the old world. It's basically. Okay, I'll put the towel on the door. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's all good. I got out of that. I love you. Got one beer. Yeah. One beer, one scotch, one bourbon, one beer. Like George Thorogood? No, it's one bourbon, one scotch, one beer. That's a good one, huh? Classic. Bad to the bone. Nippy. Oh. Okay. It's nippy. I wouldn't call it cold. It's not like Antarctica. It's time for Antarctica.